Hello guys, it's Spurs 21 here back with another video for you, and this is my review of last night's massive game as Spurs clinched qualification to the last 16 of the Champions League with a battling late 2-1 away win at Marseille, which is such a huge relief, especially given the way the game was going, how bleak things looked. They really dug in that second half to pull that win out and to get us through as top of the group, and puts us in a good position for the last 16 now. Into the game itself, the lineup was Hugo Lloris in goal, of course. The back three was of Clement Longley, Eric Dyer, and Ben Davies. Ryan Sessegnon and even Perisic actually was preferred at right wing back. As you'd expect, Pierre Højbjerg and Rodrigo Bentancur in the middle too. And of course the trio of Son, Lucas and Kane up front. The first half kind of followed the pattern that we've seen recently of just just a lack of urgency, a lack of being able to keep hold of the ball, being able to swing passes together, and obviously with no manager on the sidelines. So obviously Antonio Conte was serving a touchline ban, so he was up in the stands. So it all fell on his coaching staff. And he couldn't communicate with, well, not directly at least. So it just looked very disjointed. Then midway through the first half, we lose Heung-min Son, who seemed to go down with a facial injury. It appeared to be something like his cheekbone, so he was forced off, and Basuma came on to sort of make it 3-5-2 in the middle. But Marseille just created a lot of chances, and indeed right on half time they get the opening goal through a short corner that Mbemba heads in at the far post, and obviously at that point we're heading out, and as I said, you're fearing the worst at that point. But I don't know how they do keep doing it, but second half they just flipped the switch on, because all of a sudden we look like what we know we can do. There was finally some fluidity, we were getting to the ball quickly, winning the tackles, winning the second balls, and creating opportunities. The equaliser comes 10 minutes into the second half. Free kick from Perisic on the left, floated in brilliantly. Longley manages to rise up and get a brilliant header into the bottom corner to make it 1-1. And that's been a huge theme as well. I didn't mention it in the Bournemouth review at the weekend. Both our second and third goals were from corners, and the equaliser tonight from a free kick. The difference in our set piece levels now is, it all falls on the coach. Well, a lot of it falls on the coaching work that that we've done. Because you've seen a massive difference in it this season, and it was an area normally that we couldn't buy a goal from. Now it's becoming a very, very key asset to our play. Kane afterwards has a very good chance that Lopez manages to just spill away. Højbjerg has a great effort that hits the crossbar. Then Marseille missed a great chance at the end when Kolasinac, who tries to guide his header at the near post but scuffs it and heads it wide. And at 1-1 we're going through, but it's all right on the balance of the knife edge. And then literally with the last kick of the game, we win the ball, King feeds it to Højbjerg on the edge of the penalty box and fires a brilliant shot in off the inside of the post to make it 2-1, to win the game, to see us top of the group, and to qualify for the last 16. What a night. And yeah, I wish I could explain to you how we did that second half, but I really can't, because it's just I'm almost beginning to think it's somehow deliberate that, because we just seem to, instead of going out of the blocks, flying, getting the only goals, then, see what happens. It's almost like, wait, see what happens first, and then let's do that in the second half, almost. It's, maybe they just go out too conservative, because the minute that we seem to go behind, is always, we always seem to wake up. It's happened multiple times, just in the last 2 games. Bournemouth, you saw it, the minute it went 2-0, we clicked into life. Same again today, tonight and last night, the second half. 2 completely different teams. I can't explain it really, but we did what we needed to do, and as I said, we're through to the last 16 now. So, and also as group winners, it gives us a more favourable draw. Least of all being home for the second leg, so it's a good position to be in. Obviously, the injury to Son is obviously not very, very helpful. We'll have to wait and see how serious it is. But, because, with Richarlison, Kulusevski and Romero all out, at the minute. So, fingers crossed it's nothing serious. But we move on to the weekend. On Sunday, we host Liverpool in a big, big crunch match that we need to win. As I said, we finally got some momentum back at last now. So, we need to keep that going in these last couple of games before the mid-season break. So, I suppose to finish off, the stars of the show were Højbjerg and Bentancur. Those two in the middle. I mean, Bentancur obviously, he scored the winner Saturday, and he's been excellent. Just so silky on the ball, and it was again, he runs himself into the ground too. And Højbjerg, I've said it many times, he is the engine and heart of this team, and if there's anyone who still thinks he shouldn't be in the team, I ask you who else can do what he does what he can do in his role. Because I've said it, you need that kind of player in a team, and there aren't many that do it better. But anyway, guys, what did you make of the game all? Why do you think we seem to start slow, finish strong in the games? How do you fancy how far we can go in the Champions League this season? Leave all of your thoughts as ever down in the comment section below. If you're new, hello, don't forget to click like, share and subscribe. And if you are new, click the notification bell, that way you always know when a new video of mine comes out. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I've been Ben Switch. I will see you soon. And as always, come on you Spurs.